So to stop this channel becoming a bit uni-centric, I thought I would switch things up a bit and talk about something that I have a little bit of experience in now, which is the gym. I've been going to the gym for about 9 months now properly, and by properly I mean training right, eating right, sleeping right, trying not to go out drinking too much, but at uni again that's difficult. And in that time I have gained a bit of experience with things, got more confident, but also I've come across a few people, a few groups of people, types of people that really grind my gears when I go to the gym. So in no particular order, here are 5 groups of people who are just not great at the gym. So number 1 is people who will ask to work in. And this is something that's fine if I'm doing something where you don't have to change the weight, you don't really have to mess about with seat height or whatever, but it never is that. I've been asked once if somebody can use the pull-up bar when I've been using it. 9 times out of 10 it'll be if I'm squatting, if I'm bench pressing, if I'm on a machine, and generally it's a case of, well, if you're going to put the weight back, then go for it, but if you're not, then don't expect me to say yeah. But they put you in a position where you can't really say no because you look rude, you look like the asshole, because you're not going to stand there and put the weight all back on that they've taken off or that they've put on. So this one is one where I think it's not a wide group of people, but there are a lot of serial offenders with it, and it's people who will hog weights, machines, benches, space in the gym, because my gym is relatively small, and it's just basics really, that if I want to get in and I want to get out, then if somebody else is using it, then I really can't complain, like that's just life. But if, you know, I really do need to get on a bench, for example, and I can see that there are 1 or 2 people who are kind of just sat there and I've not seen them pick up a weight, I've not seen them do any exercise for the past 10-20 minutes, they're just chatting. I have actually seen a few times people sat in a circle with benches as if they're at a meeting. You do have to say something, but it is, again, like an awkward situation that they're putting you in. Number 3 is one that I thought really didn't actually happen. I sort of thought it was a bit of like an urban legend, but I saw it the other day with a lady on a row machine who was quite overweight, and there was a young girl about 13 or 14 who was sort of videoing her and sending it to a friend on Snapchat, and I just thought it was cruel, because A, that lady doesn't know, that lady's not giving you permission, and you're sort of ridiculing her, and as well, like, somebody is overweight and they're going and they're exercising. What else can they do? I just think that's rude, inconsiderate, and quite nasty, to be honest with you. So number 4, which kind of encompasses them all actually, to a certain extent, is just people who seem to leave their manners at the door. They think that they step through the gym door, and within those 4 walls it's sort of every man for himself, and manners don't matter. And I understand there is sort of a little bit of, you know, testosterone's flowing and people sort of get a bit more caveman-like, because I get a bit like that sometimes, that I will be a bit more ruthless if somebody is rude to me, sort of thing, rather than smiling and walking off like I would in the street. But there's so many times that, you know, just saying cheers, asking if somebody's okay to use something, or moving out of the way if you can see that somebody's carrying weight, things like that. Basics, you know, just because you've stepped into a gym doesn't mean that your manners go out the window. And number 5 is something that I don't even know if a lot of people can relate to be honest. I think the other 4 have kind of been like ones that people would generally agree on, but number 5 just really bothers me, which is the 1-day-a-weekers. And I think it's because you can spot them a mile off. They come in, they don't look any different than they did 12 months ago, and it's because they come 1 day a week, they come in and they disrupt the whole thing. They'll get weights out and not put them back, they'll just leave them out in the free weight area. They'll put their bottle down on a bench, for example, go up onto a machine, and then if you use that bench, they'll come back after 20 minutes and ask you if you'd be okay to move. And again, I think it's just a thing of like, if I could see that they were somebody who went every single day and they were really dedicated to it, and they put a lot of time and effort in, then it'd be like, I would be a lot more understanding of where they're coming from. But I think when you're going to come 1 day a week and you're going to turn around to people who are coming a lot and are really trying to change themselves, and you're being rude to them, then it's just not acceptable at all. So I know this video has been quite ranty, to be honest, but I thought it would be a little fun starter to maybe touch upon fitness things. So let me know what you guys think about the 5 people I've mentioned. Maybe you could put some more people in the comments that annoy you, or maybe you could turn around and say to me, actually you were completely wrong about one of those people. I don't know. But anyway, I will see you in the next video, guys. I hope you have a good one. Don't forget to like if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it. Maybe consider subscribing if you like the content that I'm putting out. Alright, see you later, guys.